Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to go over what a Roth IRA is and how I have mine set up. So a Roth IRA is a tax advantage individual retirement account. So you put in after-tax dollars, and when you take it out, it doesn't need to be taxed again because it has already been taxed once. So let's go over the key first real quick. We all know that everything cool has keys. So red over here is single stocks. So that is one company for one stock. This blue is a REIT, or a real estate investment trust. It's just, I don't know how to explain this to you. It's a REIT. White are ETFs, or exchange traded funds. They're just large groups of stocks clumped together to make one quote unquote stock. It's an ETF. And then green out here at the bottom, the cash, that's all liquid. So the first one is Apple. So that's Apple stock, just like your iPhone or your laptop. That's all Apple. So I currently have just over $5,000 in here, 5,500. It's about 13% of my Roth. Not too bad. Next is the REIT. That's the Fidelity REIT. I have about 7% in here. It's just under $3,000. They're not meant to perform very well in appreciation or anything, but they throw off a lot of like dividends. I've lost quite a bit of money on it. I'm not gonna lie. Quite a bit of money to me, I should say. But I might keep it around for a little bit longer. Next on the list is VUG, which is Vanguard's aggressive growth fund. So I have about 1,300 in there. Nothing too big for that. VOO, that's where most of my money is. This is the first ETF I ever invested in, which is why it has the most. It's about 60% of my Roth, about $25,000 in there. That is Vanguard's S&P 500 fund. Tracks the market really well. VIG is Vanguard's dividend and appreciation fund. So I want dividends in there, throwing off dividends, obviously. So that's about 2,200. Not too much to be said there. And then my last single stock here is Coke, just under 4,500 bucks in there. If we break this down, I also have a little bit of cash in there as well, just under 500 bucks I need to do something with. Can't have cash sitting around. But if we break it down by percentages, most of it is in ETFs. So we got about 25% in single stocks, 7% in that REIT, and then all the rest of it is in ETFs. And most of it is in that VOO, Vanguard S&P 500 fund. I've gotten really solid returns out of those ETFs. They're all heavily based in technology, but so is the S&P 500. So I have no gripes about that. I've been saving, if you watch my budget video, it's about $625 a month that goes into here. I tend to save that up the year prior so that at the beginning of the next year, when you're able to invest in this upcoming year's Roth, I can dump all the money into that. So this year, I think it was January 3rd, I dropped about $7,000 into here and put it on various things. But I plan on doing that. So this won't really change much other than the appreciation of the stocks and the dividends, which I do have set up for DRIP, where they reinvest themselves. So I'll go over this once a month with you guys. It's not going to change a lot month to month, but once that year comes up, we get that big influx of cash into there. So the total amount in here currently is $42,104. And obviously you can't take that out until you retire. I think, is it 59 and a half is the earliest you can take this out? Some point there. For me, that's about 30 years in the future, so we don't really have to worry about that too much. But this is what my Roth is looking like. If you guys have any questions on this, any of the terms I've used, why I have it set up like this, don't be afraid to ask them in the comments below.